Hi, my name is Jeffrey Loveday. I'm a hypnoanalyst, and we're going to talk about a young girl called Lucy. Before that though, it's about her with anxiety. It's related to Christmas. Anxiety comes in many forms, many forms. We think it's about us, about the problem we have, but everyone has different anxieties. It can be fears of anything, fear, worry, or stress, or anxiety. It could be related to a past life. It could be related to a time in this life. It could be related to something that happened to when you were younger, or maybe something that's happened today. Lucy was an amazing person. She was about 25, and she came to see me with depression and phobias, you name it, she had it all. She loved Christmas about a few years ago. Well, it was actually a lot longer than that. And all of a sudden something changed inside her. She suffered from drinking alcohol. She had a problem. And this problem affected her. It did. She didn't think she was an alcoholic, but it affected her because she started to be angry against her family, against her boyfriend, you name it. But it wasn't her. She was never like this. She was suffering from something different. And the anxiety took over her. It was like a darkness inside her. I bet you felt that before. Now, I mentioned a story to her. And this story related to not giving in, you know? Because in life we can't give in. The story went back to 800 AD with the Vikings. And the Vikings lived on an island, and every 3 years they would go to different countries and learn different cultures about the food, about the cotton industry, all different things they could learn. And they used to do this every 3 to 4 years. There was 100 ships, and they traveled from where they were around the world. And they would be away for about 6 months. So this was the time. All the family waved them goodbye and off they went. 6 months goes by very quickly. And during that time they learned so much. They arrived back, it was night time, and the moon was out and the stars, it was a beautiful night, very clear. And the leader sends 5 messages to go and get the family, bring them inland and on the beaches, so they could see them, because they missed them. They had presents and many stories to tell them. And when they arrived, they would set fire to things so they would know they'd arrived. 5 hours goes by. They arrive back on the ships, the messengers. They speak to the leader. Oh, by the way, 100 ships, 1 leader, captain on each ship. They came back, spoke to the leader and said, we have a problem. Our world as we know has changed, and it's been taken over by murderers and bandits. We don't know how many alive or how many dead, but what we do know, for every one of us, there's 6 of them. Immediately, the leader didn't even think. He sends a message to the captain on each ship to get all the sailors into the boats, see them go to the beaches and stay there and light a fire that they'd been there, leaving 1 man on each ship with 1 boat. Immediately, leaders saw they arrived on the beaches, saw the fires lit. He sends a message to the remaining man on the ship to set fire to the ships, get in the boat, and he would explain. So as you can imagine, all the sailors were looking and seeing the ship sinking before their eyes. There was panic. In the distance, they saw 100 boats coming towards the shore. Eventually, they arrived on land, and the leader calmed them down and explained what had happened. He said 7 hours ago he sent messages to bring the families to the beaches so they could see them. They arrived back on the ships, saying that our world as we know has changed. The world has been taken over by murderers and bandits. They don't know how many alive or how many dead, but what we do know, for every one of us, there's 6 of them. We have 2 choices, he said to them. The choices were, we either fight and win, or we die. He pointed to the last remaining boat or ship sinking before their eyes. There's no turning back. That's what he said. And this is what Lucy learned from this. She learned never, ever to give in. That's right, that's what she learned. She started listening to Mind Layers. This is a video that we've made where you can sit down at home and you can listen to a video of me hypnotizing you. Each program consists of six videos, and there are many different programs. Well, she decided to, at night, every night or morning when she had time, 20 minutes, that's all it took, she would sit down, relax, and listen to them. As time went on, it became less and less the drink habit, until she started to see things differently. She started to smile more. She started to laugh more. In fact, she started to enjoy Christmas, looking forward to things. It was as though the light started to shine down. She started to be nicer because she realized the alcohol changed her. She thanked me. This is a few years ago. She thanked me for what I'd done, but it wasn't me who did it. She did it herself. She did it herself. Let me get this right. It's not me. It's you. You're the ones that can change. You're the ones that can change your life. It's down to you. It's not down to me. All these problems that you have is something you've given yourself. And if you've given yourself, you can take it away, can't you? So I'll see you tomorrow.